Hey there, starlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and start into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so very much for being here. I am so happy that you have joined us today for a weekly reading. For those of you who are returning, welcome back. I hope you like my setup. I'm doing this for the month of October. Wanted to change things up again. I really feel the positive, heightened change in energy here. So I figured I'd put more of a fall-y Halloween type theme. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. For those of you who've never seen this, it's a new setup. Okay, so I lost my train of thought. I haven't done this intro in a while now. I'm just like going crazy here. To my subscribers, thank you so very much for your love and support. I cannot thank you enough for supporting this channel and for, putting positivity into this channel. It's growing quite a bit, and I am so grateful to each and every one of you, not only for subscribing, but for making these amazing comments and for the views. And I know some of you are watching my videos more than once, and I know they're lengthy, but they're lengthy for a reason. So I am so grateful for your time in watching these videos, and I'm so grateful to all of you, especially those who've subscribed and who keep coming back to my channel to give me that love and support. I send you so many blessings and so much love for that. I am truly grateful, not only to have this channel, but to be able to do this work for you. So yeah, the only thing that I have left to say is, if you would like a personal reading with me, go ahead and check out the description box below for that information. Or you can go to capellawellness.com, check out the service suite or the packages that I offer. All right, guys, with that being said, happy Halloween. Let's get into your reading. Hey there, Scorpio. Welcome to your weekly reading. How are you? I hope you are having a great week. And I wish you a great weekend when you get to the weekend. I also send you many blessings and much love. So, Scorpio, if you've never been here before, what we're going to do is we're going to see what your overall theme is for this week, what you need to focus on, and what you need to avoid for your spiritual growth, because that's what this is all about. Stick around to the end so you can see what's coming to you with regards to love, what your wellness tip of the week is, because this is a wellness channel. I just don't do tarot. That's why I'm called Capella Wellness and not Capella Tarot. And then we're going to close out this reading to see how we're going to give this reading a little boost with the super attractor card. All right. Okay, Scorpio, we're ready. Let's see what your overall theme is for this week. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, please, Sirius, please reveal to us for our highest good. That doesn't want to go back in, does it? Please reveal to us for our highest good. What is the overall theme? I need to finish my thing. All right. You know, guys, not going to lie. If you haven't seen my other readings for this week, I'm reading for the week of October 18th to the 24th, I believe. But remember, time is fluid. Just because I put dates on these, it's just for my records, and then I can refer back to a particular reading for clients, for other viewers, subscribers, whatever it is. These are really timeless, okay? So it may have already happened. It may be happening now. This may be happening next week or next month or 3 months from now, okay? But you were here, you were guided here for a reason. There's something here for you. So, and keep in mind that this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't fit your story for somebody else, okay? If you say, oh, well, that's not me, or I don't do that. If you're being honest with yourself, then that's not for you, okay? It's not a personal reading. A lot of people watch these, so just be mindful of that, okay? Now, a lot of people, they're missing a lot of people, okay? This card's been coming up lately this week. You miss somebody. This is a shallow grave card, Okay. Number 29, maybe 29 is significant to you. Maybe you're 29 years old. If you are 29 years old, then there's a very important message for you here. That's what I'm being told. Okay. Now, some of you are yearning for someone. Maybe you're in separation with someone. Maybe you are a light counterpart / twin flame. They're the same thing, same journey. I was just guided to use the term light counterpart instead of twin flame because my guides, my angels do not like the term twin flame. I'm just going to put it out there, okay? They wanted me to call this different, even though I don't like putting labels on this. But if you're in this type of journey, you know kind of what it's about. The journey is the same. Forget about the labels, okay? We're dealing with a divine counterpart when I talk about these journeys. And some of you are in one, all right? Others of you, you miss somebody. You dated them, or maybe even, maybe you're in separation. You're kind of taking a time out from your marriage or something like that. Again, take it how it resonates. I'm hearing separation a lot, okay? Maybe you miss a friend. Maybe you had a falling out with a friend. Maybe even with a family member, okay? It could be all of these. But for more of you guys, this has to do with love, okay? You're really missing somebody. But look, you're next to this skeleton here. There is no person. It's just skull and bones. Okay. You're missing somebody who hasn't completed a transformation. You're missing somebody who's kind of not feeling, they're feeling lifeless right now. It's like they might be in hermit mode or something. Something happened here and I'm hearing something didn't work out. There was a falling out again. And now it's like, okay, you really miss this individual and you want to contact them, or you want them to contact you, or there's like the strong desire for contact here, communication. Yet your intuition's kind of telling you not to reach out, or your intuition is like, telling you to hold off. Or maybe your mind is getting the best of you, thinking that there's something wrong. I'm seeing 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 7 of Swords type of energy. Maybe even 7 of Cups, cloud of judgment or something. You're like, well, why do I miss this person so much? Why aren't we communicating? Why aren't we together? Now, if you are not with this person, obviously, for some, or something happened between the two of you, there is a reason for this. And what I'm getting from this, Scorpio, is that this individual needs to undergo a self-transformation, because I'm getting, this is you, Cancer, and this is your person. I'm seeing Death card here, all right? Somebody needs to face their demons. It might even be you, Scorpio. I don't know. Here's a weird take on this. There's somebody here who's undergoing a self-transformation already, and they're missing who they used to be. I've never gotten that with this card before. Maybe you're already in your journey. It's for someone here. And you're understanding all these profound changes that you're making, because that's what the Death card represents. These profound changes, these huge transitions in your life. When you're leaving your old life behind and you are embarking on a new one, you're facing your demons, you're doing the shadow work, okay? Maybe going through dark night of the soul. And maybe you're having a complex with like, I'm going through this healing, but you feel odd, right? Because the old you has kind of like wasted away. But even though there's like death here, right? There's a skeleton. You're going to like, it's like renewal, regeneration of the skin, of the self. I don't know why I'm getting this, but that's what I'm getting. Kind of like the Star card, right? This renewal, this rejuvenation that you're going through. But there's like somebody here who's missing your own self. This is weird. I've never gotten this before with this card. Because maybe these changes are very scary for you. And we do have healing at the bottom of the deck right here, right? We have Amara the Menahune. Aloha healing, okay? Some of you are already going through the healing process. And you're like, oh my gosh, I'm really changing. And it might be a little bit scary for you. Right? Because we have butterflies here, transformation, major transitions here, major changes taking place. Others of you, and this is for the majority again, this has to do with a connection with somebody that you care deeply about. And some of you might feel like you're dying because you are separated from someone. You're not talking to them. That connection is so strong, and you've gotten to a place where it's like, it's painful. I'm seeing 3 of Swords. I'm seeing 10 of Swords. Maybe some of you are missing somebody so much, it's like, it feels like a death to you, almost, right? Because here's a skeleton here. But here's the thing. This separation from this individual is to help you to heal, okay? And they talk about distance makes the heart grow fonder, right? The longer you're separated from someone, the more you start to really understand how you truly feel about that person, and how missing them is just, it creates this sense of, it's like it augments the love between you guys, or the bond that you have. And I know for me, with my counterpart, for all the separations that we had, and we've been in separation, like no contact whatsoever, not seeing each other, period, for like over a year. And it's happened more than once. Nothing. And you get to the point where you're yearning for them, right? You miss them so much, it could get painful. You may cry about it. Maybe you think about them more so at night, and it just gets so painful, and it's just you're crying about it because you miss them that much. But then at the same time, that bond is getting stronger between the two of you, believe it or not, because I know it happened with me. And then that will pass, the missing, the crying about it will pass. And then, for me, my telepathic skills were increasing. And I was better able to communicate telepathically with my person, to the point where missing them, it wasn't as bad as it used to be. Because I was healing, right? There's like this purging process that happens when you are really yearning for someone and you're missing somebody. The love grows. It grows stronger. It gets, you feel a lot more of it. And love heals. Unconditional love heals all things. And if you are a counterpart, your divine counterpart, twin flame, that's the purpose of separation. That love that grows for that person because they are not there, it starts to open up the heart chakra. It starts to help heal those black splotches that are in there. Okay. So while you're undergoing this, your person is going through that too. You're transforming, your person's transforming, but it looks like for more so, your person is the one who like feels like dead inside too, because maybe they feel more dead than you do, quote unquote. Right? And they're like, I need to change something about this. They miss you very much as well, is what I'm feeling. Badly. Okay. But make sure that you don't really get into depression. You don't get into a strong state of depression here, because that lowers your vibration significantly. You have to raise your vibration in order to call your person in order to call true love in. Or on top of that, all of the wonderful things that high vibrations come with, inner wealth, outer wealth, great health, being in harmony with your environment, living a blissful life, right? So make sure you're careful with being in this state of missing someone very dearly. Because if that's all you're focusing on, you're not doing the healing and you're lowering your vibration. So it kind of defeats the purpose of the separation where you're supposed to be healing by not being with this person. You grow way stronger. You learn more. You become, what's it called? You grow more spiritually. You get closer to God. It's exactly what happened with my separations. Every time I had a separation with my counterpart, I started to level up. I started to ascend. And the crazy thing was, when I did that, when I would miss my person so badly, then I would pray about it, I was actually purging that sadness. And all that was escaping my aura. It was leaving my system. It was leaving my heart chakra. And then it was being filled with the love that grew for my person because my person wasn't there. I wasn't talking to my person. I wasn't seeing my person. My heart would start racing every time this happened. And I knew that I was healing even more than I did the last separation. And I started to grow. My love for my person grew. I started to ascend. My vibration started to elevate. It's crazy the way it sounds, guys, but that's exactly what happened in my journey. To the point where I'm at my place now, and I don't feel that strong yearning for my person. I mean, I do, but the sadness that comes with the missing, it's not there. Sometimes I might tear up about it, but it's because I'm feeling this incredibly strong love for my person and the strong bond that we have. And then we'll sometimes telepathically communicate when that happens. But with those strong heart palpitations and feeling that flood of the emotion of divine love of God, that is what heals when we are missing somebody. It heals our heart. So make sure that you are not overly saddened by it. Don't lower your vibration. Kind of think of the good memories. Think positive thoughts. Hold the vision, trust the process. 6 of Cups, kind of like, remember the fond times you had, right? And then visualize yourself with your person having those fun times again. That's going to help with the manifestation of, sacred union or reconciling with a family member or friend, whatever this is for you, okay? But give yourself time to heal, all right? But don't overly focus on the fact that the person is not there. Because some of you, your person they're not ready yet. They're undergoing their self transformation. They need to heal. You heal first, especially, if you are the divine feminine. You're the leader, counterpart. When you heal, your person heals. On top of that, when you heal, most of the people around you will start to heal too. It happened with me and my ex-husband and my son. And when I started to heal, my counterpart was doing the healing. How did I know? Even though I wasn't talking to my person, I felt it. It's all about the feeling. And then I would see signs and synchronicities, and my guides would confirm to me. I would do my spiritual practice in the morning. They would confirm to me when I would talk to God, when I talked to the angels, and I would hear them tell me specific things. They made sure they knew that my healing was significant for the progress that my person was making. So it motivated me to continue to do my light work, to continue to do my healing. Continuing to ascend and achieve that spiritual mastery, right? Kind of like embodying the king's energy of all the mastery of what those kings symbolize. So this is important right here with regards to your healing with this connection. Give it time. Do not rush it. Do not Knight of Wands it. Do not Knight of Swords it. Do not try to like Eight of Wands it. Just like, whoosh, I just want this done. I'm telling you, the longer it takes, or however long you need, it strengthens your heart and it strengthens the bond between you and that person. You need that strength. It's like with the strength card, to prepare for what is to come next, so that you don't fall apart. Okay, let's see what it is you need to focus on for this week. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians, please reveal to us for our highest good. What does Scorpio need to focus on for this week, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Thank you very much. It's interesting. The moon came out sideways. So there's kind of like iffy. One way or another. And you know what this is telling me? Because this is the werewolf card. This is the moon card. And what's interesting is I'm recording this on October 19, 2021. Tomorrow is the full moon in Aries. Okay. Maybe this full moon in Aries is going to have some significant turn of events for you with regards to this person. I don't know, but we'll see. So because it came out like this initially, Scorpio, this is about you. I said dark night of the soul, did I not? Some of you are going through the dark night of the soul because you're missing your person this much. But here's the thing. This is telling me that there's a light at the end of the tunnel, especially if you are a counterpart undergoing this journey that I have been through. I've gone through this probably 2-3 times. Because there are times in the journey where you miss your person so much. Like I literally got down on my knees one time in my room and it was just like in tears because it hurt. I was like, God, why was I chosen to be part of this? This is so challenging. And what happened was songs kept playing everywhere that I went, whether it showed up on my Spotify feed, my YouTube feed, at the Hallmark store or Target. And it had to do with The Greatest Showman because my counterpart and I watched that together one day and it was very emotional for the both of us as we watched it. So those songs kept playing. They were following me everywhere. And I'll never forget, I just was on the floor in tears because I was going through this. Because it made me miss my person so much. But then you know what? After all that crying, I realized I was purging. I was purging the emotions and the pain that I was dealing with going through this transformation, right? The Dark Night of the Soul kind of ties into the Death card where we're going through this transformation and we're shedding that skin. Even though the crab or lobster, whatever the heck that crustacean is, isn't here. It's like the wolf, right? The moon comes out and he's like, oh shit, I'm going to turn from a human to a werewolf. Every time you go through this, you are transitioning into the next phase of your journey with regards to your healing. It's exactly what I was talking about. Phases of the moon, right? There are several phases of the moon and it cycles. It's the same phase. Right now we are in a waxing gibbous in Aries, okay? Because the full moon is tomorrow. You're almost full, okay? And then when we get to the full moon, what does that symbolize? Endings and new beginnings, releasing, purging out stuff. So with this full moon in Aries, what I'm getting for you guys, Scorpio, it's a good time to release. If you're missing someone that much, let yourself cry. Go ahead and just have that cry out, okay? That crying bout, whatever the heck it's called. Let yourself do that. But be mindful of not doing that for days upon days upon days, because then that kind of seeps into depression a little bit. You don't want to have your vibration go down by that much. Allow yourself to just lower a little bit, but cry out, release these emotions that you're having because you're missing somebody so deeply. okay? But there's a light at the end of the tunnel with the moon, because here's the thing. With darkness, after the darkness passes, there's always light, right? You cannot have dark without light. You cannot have darkness without light. That's a phase in itself, right? We all know that the sun's going to come up the next day, do we not? It's the same thing with this moon card. While there may be darkness surrounding you, this dark night of the soul that you may be undergoing, it's part of your self-transformation, because you got to do the purging. You have to do the releasing, and then you're going to feel better. The light's there. The light is always there. God is always there. You need that added strength. You call upon your angels and your God to help you get through this. That's what I did. I felt so much better after I prayed. I lied down in my bed. I was looking up the ceiling. I folded my hands and I was in prayer. And then I felt myself clearing out all of this other pain for missing my person so much. And again, it happened like 2 or 3 times. And it hasn't happened since. It's been well over 2 years since I felt like that. The sun always sets to rise, right? And we go through these cycles like the phases of the moon. If you know deep down in your gut that you haven't lost this person, trust in that. Allow yourself to feel, but also don't repress your emotions. If you need to cry, do it. You have to release. Okay? I'm hearing there's somebody here, possibly, that you actually lost somebody. Somebody passed away. That's for somebody here. If that's the case, my sincerest condolences, okay? Now, if you did lose a person and you're that type of person, Scorpio, who doesn't like to cry, you don't like to show your emotions, it's going to make it worse for you. Trust me, I tried to do that. It doesn't help. Repressed emotions just ends up fueling a little bit more anger, Scorpio, and resentment. You don't want to keep those emotions in. It doesn't matter if you're not the type of person to cry or to get emotional. You have to let it out. It's a release. It has to come out. It does not matter. You are a human being. You are not a robot. Let it go. Just let it go. Like Hangman, take a pause. Remove yourself from the world. Close yourself off in a room. Tell people not to call you. Turn off your phone and just sit there and just cry. I'm here. There's a lot of crying going on in this reading. I'm feeling it. Some of you need to do it. Some of you have been doing it. But look, it's a release, guys. Again, we're not robots. We're human beings. We all have that type of emotion, and you have to allow yourself to express it. You don't have to be in front of people, but if you lock yourself up in a room and just let yourself do that, that's fine. But it has to be released. It causes all of these other things if you don't release those emotions, okay? Do not suppress them. Let them flow out. Let yourself purge out these emotions, whatever this is. And just know that the sun's going to come up tomorrow. It always does, doesn't it? There's a new dawn every single day. And if you know deep down inside that this is your person, if this is not talking about losing a loved one, trust in that. This is also representative of the Divine Feminine. So it seems like there are more Divine Feminines watching this, which is why I said you're the one who kicks off the healing process. Here's the Eight of Wands. I said the Eight of Wands, right? So much going on. We're trying to rush things. This could be like a huge outpouring of emotions too, like fast. This is fast energy. This is just letting it all fly out, okay? And now others of you, this could very well mean, because look, we've got like little cupids here, even though they're imps, but it's the same concept. We know that the Eight of Wands are Cupid's arrows. Some of you got hit really hard by not only one Cupid's arrow, you got hit by 8. You got hit with the love bug, Scorpio. And some of you are like questioning. You know? Cupid's all about love. So yeah, some of you it's love. You got struck by several arrows and they're still in your heart. It's kind of like causing you 3 of Swords, but more of like 8 of Swords in the heart. Okay. Some of you got hit hard. And some of you are like, is this an illusion? With the Moon card too, is this for real? I don't know about this, but your gut already knows. Oh, there's the lobster. He's up there. Anyway, you guys got hit hard, and you're like, I've never felt like this about anybody. That's why you're like, why do I miss them so much? What the hell? Just trust your intuition, Scorpio. You have a very strong bond with this individual. But also, like I said, do not try to rush this healing. You have to raise your vibration. This is a huge surge of energy too. That life force energy, okay? Fire energy. Solar plexus chakra. Some of you need to unblock that. You got to activate it. Allow yourself to start doing things that make you feel energized, to help you deal with this sadness, with this pain of missing somebody. Align yourself with things that raise your vibration. Be more in alignment with your divine feminine side and release and cry and purge and just be in your divine feminine energies, okay? We're going to see what you need to avoid. I'm feeling there's somebody here. Somebody passed away, and it's really, you're really hurting, and you don't want to cry because you're not the person to cry, but I'm telling you, whoever this is, it's okay. Like I said twice, you're not a robot, okay? You're going to feel a lot better. If you have to close yourself off from the world, go do it. You got to release those emotions, whoever this is. Especially if you're a male and you're saying, well, males don't cry. You know, that's programming from the Piscean age. Men are not robots. They never were. Men are just as human as women. And that's why when the divine feminine side of a male isn't balanced with the masculine side, that's what causes a lot of other issues in it. Again, it raises the masculinity of the individual, especially for a male, and that leads to anger and impatience and resentment. Those are lower vibrational energies. We don't want to get to that. That's why with aligning yourself with divine feminine side, you gotta purge, you gotta release. There's nothing wrong. Even if you're female, I know there are females who don't like to feel, who don't like to express emotions. But again, you are no different than any other human being on this planet. We are not machines. That is part of you. You were born with it. All of us were born with divine feminine, divine masculine. You have to allow your divine feminine to come out and just like pour it all out. I see Ace of Cups with this. Okay. We have Six of Bats. Bats are swords in this deck. Six of Swords. What I'm hearing is if you don't allow yourself to release these energies, guys, it's going to go from bad to worse. What was I saying with falling into an abyss and suppressing those emotions? And then the negative emotions start coming out. When you suppress them, right? Bottled up, what's going to happen? Somebody's going to explode like a volcano. Somebody's going to shoot off like a rocket. Six of Swords talks about making transitions, moving forward to calmer waters. Six of Swords in this position, that means it's going from bad to worse. Okay? Do not allow this to go from bad to worse, Scorpio. It's not going to help your situation. Okay? That's why you just have to release. And I said, do not get caught up in missing this person so much to the point where you don't do anything, where you don't focus on your healing and you're just in your room, not coming out of the room for days and stuff like that. Again, it's going to lead to depression if you don't release these emotions. You just let it purge and then you just start focusing on your healing. Do things that light you up. I was talking about the Eight of Wands. Like I said, do fun activities. Do activities that are going to get you energized. Okay? This also talks about slow healing, not making any progress. If you are too caught up in this person not being around, Scorpio, you won't progress with the healing. And especially if you are the divine feminine and a light counterpart connection, you slow down the progress of your person's healing. It's all about healing the self. You have to move away from this turmoil, from these low vibrational energies, because again, that's not high vibrational. If you are in this type of journey with this counterpart, you have to vibrate at the violet flame level, which is the highest frequency of all. Being low vibrational is definitely not in alignment with union. It's not. So if you don't move out of this serious yearning phase or really missing someone badly and not doing anything productive in your life, not focusing on yourself and elevating your vibration and your ascension, your shadow work, you're going to slow down the progress of healing yourself, your person, and the connection itself. You will prolong separation. You will prolong physical sacred union. Okay? Be very careful. Your emotions are unstable. Your mind is unstable. You got to have that head-heart balance. You have to move forward, Scorpio. Find more peace, balance, and tranquility in your life. It's going to help with the progress with regards to your healing. All right? Don't stay stuck in those turbulent waters. Don't stay stuck in suppressing your emotions to the point where you're going to keep drowning. Like I said, you're going to fall into an abyss. You're going to drown. You're going to sink to the bottom of the ocean. Here's Two of Bats. Here's Two of Swords. Not seeing clearly. Not trusting your intuition. Not listening to it. Maybe you are upset because, you miss someone. There's no communication. I said that. Someone has a hard time communicating. This is somebody having issues with the throat chakra, okay? If you are a counterpart, a lot of the divine masculines deal with this, all right? I know. I know, because I am one, if I didn't say that already. But I've already achieved union with myself. I'm vibrating at the violet flame level. I know how this works. When you're yearning for that communication, it's not the 3D that we should be focusing on. It's the 5D. It's the higher love. It's the higher connection. And you guys are already in union in the 5D. It's just that your 3D selves don't see that. But you will progress. But if you're focusing too much on the fact that there's no communication and that your person, you're not seeing them anymore, and that's all you think about, you gotta get out of your head. You gotta stop overthinking why this person is not communicating, why this person is not, doing whatever. You're not seeing them. They're not, whatever it is. You gotta get out of your head. You're overthinking the situation. It's not as it seems, like Seven of Swords. And the Moon card, the illusions of you not talking to this person, of you not being with this person, is just that. Separation has to happen for you to heal. That's why you got to do something about your situation here. Obstacles. You're avoiding the truth of the situation, Scorpio. You have to be honest with yourself. Your intuition is telling you something, and you don't kind of sort of want to listen to it. Your intuition is trying to tell you, Scorpio, it's time for you to move away from this person. It's time for you to move to calmer waters. There might even be secrets going on. It's the unknown. Don't be afraid to head out into the unknown. The Six of Swords, this guy's going out on the boat with these people. He might not know where he's going, but he knows he's being divinely guided. He's listening to his intuition. He's not second guessing this. Because God's saying, Scorpio, I need you to go find more peace. I need you to go in this direction. I need you to transition into the unknown. Don't worry, because I will take care of it. If you're being guided to just walk away from this person, especially if it's a counterpart, do it. Don't let your thoughts prevent you from following your internal GPS system. God is going to navigate that boat for you. Okay? All right. Let's go clarify these cards. Let's see why the moon is here. Why is the moon here? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Syrians. Please reveal to us for our highest good why the moon card is here. Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Alrighty. Oh. I thought we only got one. We got 5 here. Oh my God, look. Look what's at the bottom of the deck, guys. You're showing up. Scorpio, here you are. Death card. What was I talking about with that guy? Usually when this card comes up, the death card comes out from somewhere. Self-transformation, shadow work. Face your demons. Walk away from that past. Leave those negative things, whatever it is in the past. Leave your old life behind. You're transitioning into something new. It's a new beginning, okay? Scorpio is ruled by Pluto. Pluto is the great revealer. Pluto is about Phoenix rising from the ashes, new beginnings. I'm talking about endings that create new beginnings, okay? This is the self-transformation. What was I talking about with self-transformation here? All right. You are about to evolve and to grow from this situation. We have 3 of Cups and the Five of Wands, and the Ace of Cups, and the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. All right, guys, so it looks like some of you think that because you're not in communication with somebody, you may be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or another earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Doesn't have to be, but maybe. Somebody here maybe was a little bit cold. Maybe your person you're thinking they're acting very coldly towards you because they're not communicating with you. Or maybe they said something to you very bluntly. Sometimes the Queen of Swords can say stuff and it cuts like a knife type of way. Shadow side of her, I don't know. But I did talk about head-heart balance, right? I don't know if I said Queen of Swords, but it doesn't matter. I did say head-heart balance. She understands fully what head-heart balance is. She's the least emotional of the queens, but she knows when to tap into those emotions when she needs to. Some of you don't want to deal with your emotions. In the shadow side of the Queen of Swords, that's what she does. That's why I was saying before, there is somebody here or a couple people here who do not want to deal with their emotions. Some of them might be trying to be all up in their head, being too logical and practical about things instead of feeling. We have to allow ourselves to heal. Maybe you are the air sign. Maybe you're cross-watching for Scorpio. I don't know. I just picked that up. All right? Maybe you don't want to feel. Maybe you don't want to pour out your emotions. I said Ace of Cups, right? Maybe you don't want to do that. But again, some of you have to release these emotions. Go back to the beginning of my reading as to why we need this. It heals the heart chakra. All right? Maybe you're thinking this person's being very cold to you because there is no communication. You're thinking there's a third party situation. There might be one. Newsflash. But you know what? Whether it's a person or not does not matter. What I'm getting for some of these people that you're dealing with, who you're missing, their third party situation may be addiction to alcohol. They have a drinking problem. They have a gambling problem. There is a porn problem because it does happen. Okay? I work with quite a few clients and a lot of the divine masculines. They do have all of those, and some of them have all the above. Okay? All right? You don't know what that third party is. Whether it's a person or not, doesn't matter. But you're thinking that it's a person for some of you. That's the illusion here with the moon card. Okay? You got to move away from that. Get out of your head. We saw the Two of Swords, right? Get out of your head. There's something hidden beneath the surface you don't see. There's things being kept from you that you do not need to know about, Scorpio, okay? Some of you missed the fun times with them, right? And it's like, why can't we go back to that? Again, there's a reason why you are in the separation right now. This also talks about healing of well-being, celebrating life. This is about also going out with friends, having fun with other people, finding like-minded people, joining a community of people who have been going through this. I have one of those communities. It's my Light Counterpart community. If you are interested in trying to meet up with those who are going through this right now, who are in a Light Counterpart journey, sign up for my website at capellawellness.com. You'll get an email with a link and a password to my mobile app. It's completely free. I do additional readings with the Divine Masculines there, additional daily guidance, all those types of things. You can communicate with me there more quickly if you need more guidance or something. Book a reading in the app, all of these things, okay? But I have a community there, people who are going through this journey, and we're all supporting each other. And I give daily guidance to them so that it helps them with their journey as well. And again, it's completely free. So I'm getting, for some of you, you need to join some sort of spiritual community. It doesn't have to be mine. I'm just telling you that I have one of those. I offer that to those who are going through a journey that I have been through. I've been through this part. This is a very difficult part, okay? So they're telling you to go find some like-minded friends. Go out and have fun. Go celebrate life. Stop self-sabotaging. Stop saying, I'm not good enough. I'm not pretty enough. Lack of self-confidence, right? The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is lack of self-confidence. Even though she's not in the reverse, I read intuitively. That's what I'm picking up, even though she's here in the upright. But this is also telling me, do not give in to Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Nurture yourself. Focus on self-care routines. Self-love, self-worth is what you need to be focusing on right now, Scorpio. Taking care of yourself, your emotions, all right? Cutting out things that don't serve you, people, addictions, whatever, too much social media, going through the person's texts all the time, video chats, whatever it is. Get rid of that. That's making you miss the person more. Cry about it, purge that out, but go focus on yourself. Go focus on yourself, Scorpio. Stop self-sabotaging. Maybe you got into an altercation with this person. You got in a fight. And now you had this falling out. Stop dwelling on that. If there's a fight here, okay? Maybe for somebody who passed away, maybe the last thing you said to your parent or whomever, sibling, whoever died, there was an altercation and you're beating yourself up for it because why did I do that? I didn't reconcile before they passed away. That's for somebody here. And you feel like shit. Don't allow yourself to think that, Scorpio, if this is you. That's for somebody here. You need to heal, okay? Everyone here needs to heal. Renewal, rejuvenation, the divine love of God. Okay? Some of you who are in light counterpart connections, you're thinking that it's not your person because of separations and fighting and altercations. You're thinking there's third party stuff, which there probably is. You're like, well, why don't I have this love if I feel this strongly for this person? It's because you're not in a normal run-of-the-mill connection, Scorpio. For those of you who are in twin flame type of journeys. I can't talk. It's a very different connection, Scorpio, if you are in one. This is a divine love. This is the love of a lifetime. Your heart knows it. Trust your intuition, okay? But allow yourself to heal. You have to pour out those emotions. Like I said, pour them out. It's a form of release, especially with this full moon in Aries. But above all else, you need to make sure that you take care of your well-being. Okay? That is very important here. Let's see why the Six of Bats is here. Why is the Six of Bats here? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirius. Yep. All right, guys. So, we've got the Knight of Wands. Now, the Knight of Wands is clarifying the Six of Swords. I was talking about moving away from this person, was I not? And I believe this is for those of you who are in the twin flame journeys. It looks like this person that you're dealing with, Scorpio, is an in and out guy. Maybe this person, and usually the Knight of Wands comes in and out, and this guy is so sexually charged, he only comes in for sex and then he's gone. Okay? Some of you, you know that this is the truth and you don't want to hear it. That's probably why there was Two of Swords that we saw at the bottom of the deck for the Six of Swords, and you don't want to face the truth. But it's like, but I long for this person. I want to be with this person. I don't want to move away from them. I'm afraid that I'm going to lose them. Nope. If you are a counterpart, nope. You need to learn from this lesson. Okay? You need to learn. Guys, give me a minute because I thought my phone was charging. I guess not. The cord came out. Hold on. I want this thing to cut off. All right. Somebody's being reckless with your heart. Somebody's being impulsive. Someone's coming in and out, taking stuff, coming in. Oh, hey, you know what? Hey, what's going on, Scorpio? And then they get what they want and then they leave. They come back again. What's going on, Scorpio? You want to hook up? That may be for some of you, not for all. And then they get what they want and then they leave. And it's like, what's going on? Why does this keep happening? It's because you're allowing it to happen, Scorpio. Same thing happened with me. And for some of these individuals, the Knight of Wands is a very highly sexually charged guy or girl, okay? Could be male or female. Doesn't matter. Either way, this person is in this energy. They're being pretty impulsive. They're reckless. Sometimes they don't really care about the other person's feelings or well-being, okay? They just come in, get what they want, and they leave. We don't deal with that energy, Scorpio. We don't deal with people who are like that. Now, here's the thing. If you are in a counterpart journey, this is what this person has to learn the hard way from. You have to learn to stop allowing somebody to come in and out of your life like that, especially if they're only coming in for sex, okay? I'm being flat out honest here. And we have to be honest with ourselves. We have to get in that boat and get away from this because this person, they're not there yet, like I said. They need to go through their self-transformation. They need to heal, but you as a divine feminine, if you are the divine feminine, you need to heal first. Others of you, you're trying to rush things. Like I said, I called the Knight of Wands. Do not try to rush this healing. Do not try to pretend that nothing happened and that like, it's, oh, I'm fine, whatever, and I can just deal with it. But you got to slow down and just feel and just allow yourself to release. Some of you may be trying to avoid the situation, right? The Knight of Wands, he moves quickly. He can blaze through. He's the second fastest knight. But it's like he could get very angry and belligerent, volatile, a little bit hyper, holds a grudge. He can get very low vibrational because his masculine side with that fire energy is not balanced with his feminine side. That's what I was talking about. He may get so angry and so like, whatever this is, reckless, impulsive. He'll start to make decisions that he's going to regret later. Because he's not following the light of God. He's not following his intuition. He's not slowing down first. So make sure you don't put any rush into whatever this is. Allow yourself to feel, allow yourself to heal. If you're dealing with somebody who keeps coming in and out of your life like this I talked about earlier, it's time for you to transition away from this person. Move away. Move away. You got to go through your healing, your self-transformation phase, becoming the Queen of Pentacles. All right? We don't deal with people who with the shadow side of the Champion of Wands, okay? And the bottom of the deck is the Eight of Pentacles. Someone is non-committal. Somebody doesn't want to put in the hard work. Maybe you don't want to put in the hard work. This is about achieving self-mastery. This is doing the inner work, the spiritual work. Being dedicated and committed to your healing, to working on yourself. Because some of you are too focused on a relationship. That's why we've got the Six of Swords in this position. It's going to go from bad to worse. No progress is being made in your healing, or there's slow movement here because some of you are too caught up in this connection. You don't want to do the work. Some of you might be thinking that the other person needs to do the work and not you. If you are a light counterpart, Scorpio, I have to say it doesn't work that way. It's the other way around. The divine feminine has to start putting in the work too. Both of you have to do the work. And as I said, the divine feminine is the one to heal first. Once you heal, all are healed, to include your counterpart. Some of you don't want to transition. Some of you don't want to leave your divine masculines and kind of like cut it off for good, cut the cord. That's necessary. It's what I had to do because I kept getting tower moment after tower moment after tower moment until the big one happened on my divine masculine's birthday. And I finally woke up. They said, Jess, you need to cut that cord. Stop getting hung up on your masculine and start doing the work. It's time for you to do the work, Scorpio. Whatever this is, you got to commit to doing the work. Your self-transformation. Otherwise, things aren't going to progress. That's just the way it is. We're going to get guidance now for you. Let's see. What guidance do we have for Scorpio at this time? Spirit guides and angels, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. What guidance do we have for Scorpio? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Okay, thank you. We have love. Love is a many-splendored thing. Today I will notice and appreciate at least 3 of those splendors, like the fact that puppies make me feel like a parent, or the surge of self-congratulation I feel when I sink a 3-point trash basket shot on the first try, or how about the chills I get while singing along to Name of Song, You Know the One. Put love into this situation. Love heals all wounds. Love heals everything. It's exactly what I was talking about. No resentment, no anger, no getting completely hung up and missing someone so bad that you can't live your life, that you feel like you're dying. There's no healing in that. There's no progress being made in that. You can't ascend. You can't call in the 10 of Cups or the 10 of Pentacles. You have to vibrate at the vibration of unconditional love here. And look what's at the bottom of the deck. It's none other than what I said, self-love. It's all self-love is the focus here, guys. I openly embrace a feeling of self-love, the PG kind. I love myself because I understand myself. I love myself as the most committed partner I will ever have. I show myself love any way that I can, and when I screw up, I remember to be sweet and gentle with myself. If not, I'm going to make myself sleep on the couch. Got that, self? You're the best. No, you're the best. You're telling yourself you're the best. You don't need somebody, your love interest, your masculine, whoever this is, to tell you that you're the best. You don't need them to validate how beautiful, how handsome, how brilliant, how whatever you are. You don't need somebody to tell you that they love you, because those are just words. It's about the feeling of being in love, the feeling of unconditional love. It's euphoric. You don't have to say shit. You just feel it, and then you know. That's why with some of you, communication, you need to know. You need them to tell you that they love you. No, it's the feeling. That's all you need. That is stronger than those 3 words. That's part of the lesson to be learned here. And you, a lot of you, Scorpios, you need to learn about self-love. I said that's why I put the Queen of Pentacles in the front. Somebody's not committing to you and they're just taking what they want and leaving. You're not loving yourself by allowing somebody to do that. You got to move away from that. It's not serving your highest good. It's time to focus on self-love, loving yourself. But loving your person too, unconditionally. Unconditional love is the key here, guys. It's clearing that heart chakra. That heart chakra has to be completely green. Let's see the love part of this. What's coming to Scorpio with regards to love, spirit guides, angels, galactic community, plating, Syrians? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Oh, they just told me you're going to continue to, that shallow grave that you might be in now, Scorpio, it's going to get deeper and deeper if you don't focus on yourself and you don't move away from this individual right now. It's about self-healing. You're going to go from a shallow grave to a deeper grave if you don't start focusing on your self-transformation and your healing. Look, mask, not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, gaslighting. Yep. Ghosting, gaslighting. Things that are hidden, okay? Secrets I talked about. Hidden feelings. This person's wearing a mask. All right? There's the illusions here. I talked about the illusions. They're acting in a way and you're thinking that it's all your fault, and it's not. Outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. I talked about some of you, are going back to the past. I did say to think about the fond memories, but don't get yourself so caught up in them where you're getting nostalgic like 6 of Cups. Think about good times to raise your vibration and just move on and just continue with your healing. And I talked about going over text messages over and over and over. It's repetitive, right? The conditioning of what you think true love is. I told you this connection, for those of you in a counterpart connection, it's not your run-of-the-mill relationship. Here it is, guys. Not enough. Frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, jealousy, fear. Even with the moon, we have to release all of this. Nope, we don't want this energy. Your person doesn't feel like they're not enough either, and neither do you. You guys are mirroring each other. Others of you, with regards to whatever else this is, if you're not in a twin flame journey, you can't be in these energies. They're low vibrational. It's not going to help you. You got to heal from this. You're going to learn, and you're going to have a stronger heart to the point where you're not going to deal with people who keep breaking your heart. Oh man, the Grim Reaper is here. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. You know what stands out to me here? That one. The grow and transform your life. That's exactly what this connection is pushing you to do. You're thinking it's over. Some of you may be like, oh, I'm not giving this person second chances, but this person's wearing a mask. Yes, you have to let go, but they need to deal with their karma. They need to learn their lessons, and so do you. They need to heal, so do you. But if you're the Divine Feminine, like I said, you heal first. This is really about growing and transforming your life. This is why this is going on. This snake. Competition, enemy, clever, malicious. Look over your shoulder, the other woman. Some of you may be thinking it's the other woman. Maybe if you are in a marriage, I don't know. You're thinking there's another woman, but maybe they're not. Or maybe there is. It's for somebody here. With that Knight of Wands energy, yeah, I don't know. Sexual energy there. I'm hearing somebody made a big mistake. But you know what? Take it how it resonates. It's your decision. But I do know at the end of the day, forgiveness is important here. Hand of Cards. Take a chance. Risk. Being strategic. Options. Not showing hand. Gambling. Wow. Didn't I say somebody had an addiction to gambling? That's kind of confirming for somebody here. All right. Oh. This is interesting, guys. I'm getting something about somebody's person here. Somebody's person. Something was done to them. For some of you, your person was cheated on. There was either another woman or another man is what I'm hearing with this card here. Somebody was malicious. Your person was in another relationship before you where there was cheating going on. And then all of a sudden they said the relationship was over. It like came out of nowhere. Okay? Because they were pretending to love your person when they were out finagling around as the Knight of Wands, goofing off, fooling around, hitting the town, growing my hair. That's from the Climax Blues Blandy I Love You song. That's why that came out. So that picked me up for somebody. It's for somebody. But yep, this is confirming that somebody has a gambling problem. For those of you, you need to take that risk like the Knight of Wands. Just go. Just leave the person. If you know deep down inside this is your person. If they're meant to be, they're meant to be, okay? But you got to go take that risk and focus on your healing, okay? Ascending. Transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. What was I talking about with the ascension process? This whole phase that you are undergoing, Scorpio, for some of you, not for all of you, is preparing you for union. Go back to the beginning of the reading, okay? You were learning from this. You were growing from this. This is a new cycle with the moon card here, which is beginning with the full moon in Aries, they're telling me, to get you on your path to healing, your self-transformation, okay? Not today, not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call, person, boundaries, still angry, We're not going to deal with anger here. It's low vibrational. You don't want to deal with the hurt. You're going to continue to slow down your progress of your healing. Some of you need to speak up. That's why I said you're not seeing the truth of the situation. You need to say something to this person. And be like, you know what? You're going to stand up for yourself and say, I'm not dealing with this anymore. Not today. So-and-so, not today. No more of this behavior. Okay? Look what's at the bottom. Dragonfly. Be lighthearted. Finding out things come to light. Adapt. Change. Heal. Need I say more? We're now going to get your wellness tip. Let's see what your wellness tip of the week is. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirius, please reveal to us for our highest good. What is Scorpio's wellness tip of the week? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Thank you very much. We have Malachi. Oh my God. It's time to transform. Like, you can't make this up, you guys. You just can't. Pink opal. Be kind to yourself. Exactly. What was I saying with the self-care and the nurturing? Queen of Pentacles, guys. Stop with the self-sabotaging. You don't know what's going on right now. I already talked about some stuff. They're dealing with some shit. They need to go through their stuff. They need to play out their karma too. All right? And I will say, if you're a counterpart, this is part of your soul contract. Bottom of the deck is Untitled. Live in the now. Okay? I'm going to read the book for the pink opal, for the malachite. Cut yourself some slack, Scorpio. The way you talk to yourself can either lift you up or tear you down. So be mindful of your internal dialogue. Honor yourself. Be your own cheerleader. Forgive yourself and remain your own best friend through the ups and downs of life. Make a conscious shift to speak to yourself with more compassion, empathy, and kindness. Treat yourself as well as you would treat others, or the way you'd expect others to treat you. If it all starts with your own inner voice. By showing your sensitivity, understanding, and gentleness, you can learn to be kinder and more compassionate towards others as well. How do you talk to yourself? Would you speak to others the way you speak to yourself? Would you treat others the way you treat yourself? Say this affirmation 3 times a day for 7 days. If you need to say it longer than 7 days, then go ahead and do so. And also do the tip here as well. I honor myself. Today, write down 3 things you love about yourself and read them aloud in the morning and night. I was talking about self-sabotage, guys. Don't do that. Get ready for a transformation. You have the inner strength, resolve, and conviction to transform your life for the better. You are capable of so much more than you know. You've come a long way. Don't stop now. Resist anything or anyone that might dissuade you, including any potential self-doubt. You have the power to steer your destiny. Keep moving toward the future you want for yourself. See your target and keep going until you reach it. Give yourself the tough love and unfiltered advice you need to achieve all that you are capable of doing. Are you who you want to be? What are your intentions for yourself? What areas of your life are ripe for transformation? Affirm, I am committed to my transformation. See, the 8 of Pentacles, being committed to your soul transformation, doing the work. Today, take one action, no matter how small, that's in service of the goals you have for yourself. Yeah, they want me to just say the affirmation for Untitled because it talks about there's no time like the present. The past is done and the future hasn't happened yet, so ground yourself in the here and now. Affirm, I live in the now. Write down 3 things that you're grateful for in this present moment. There you go, Scorpio. All right, we're going to close out this reading with a super attractor card. Give it a little bit of a boost. All right, Spirit Guides, Angels, Galactic Family, Pleiadian Sirius, please reveal to us for our highest good. How would you like to close out Scorpio's reading? Woo! Okay. They're pretty adamant about this one. The universe is always conspiring to support me, guide me, and lead me compassionately towards the highest good. Absolutely. They're here for you guys. You just got to do your part. Appreciation dissolves all blocks to the presence of my super attractor power. Gratitude. We already talked about gratitude in the other, is it the pink opal malachite? One of those. Appreciate the now. Live in the now. Appreciate what you have, not what you don't have. When you focus on lack, it attracts more lack. When you focus on low vibrational things, it attracts more low vibrational things. Bottom of the deck is, I let my inner sense of quiet multiply each day as I strengthen my faith in the love of the universe. There you have it, Scorpio. Love thyself. All right, Scorpio, if you would like a personal reading with me, check out the description box below or go to CapellaWellness.com. Check out my service suite. Check out my tarot packages page where you can get multiple readings that you can schedule in advance. You get a free bonus reading with each package and you save some money if you want multiple readings. I do have readings for light counterparts, twin flames there. I do have a section in my service suite entitled Light Counterpart Readings, where all of my readings just for twin flames are in that section. Okay, I do live readings as well. All right, I have that option there too if you want a live reading with me, which is an hour. Okay, any questions you may have, feel free to send me an email. My email's in the description box too, okay? All right, Scorpio, that concludes your weekly reading. Thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today and always. I send you so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out.